Hi,
Hey,
it's time to get disconnected.
Nailed it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get disconnected. I'm one of your hosts, EvilSNAVE, alongside
Dayne182.
and this is a weekly podcast with new episodes every Monday and Thursday where we talk about all things games, movies, TV, and whatever else is happening in this crazy mixed up world. Dane, what do we have kicking us off today?
First of all, we're talking about Fox.
Fox. The little cute furry dudes that run around.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Mister.
The Fantastic Mr. Fox and possibly Fantastic Four, which Fox own.
Yes. Nice tie-in, I like
Yes,
it.
that was a good segue. Thank you. Set me up very nicely.
And we're done. That's it. That's
Done.
episode
Podcast. Fantastic Four trailer came out last night at about 1:30 in the morning. And me, as in Dane, did a reaction video to the trailer with my little face in the corner, as most people do.
Little face.
Here's my little face. Or like, oh my god, look, it's the thing. And then I posted up on YouTube, on our Disconnected YouTube channel. So check it out.
Check it out. You know how to find it.
And as soon as I put it up, I didn't even press publish, got flagged by Fox.
Yeah,
Copyright.
They're quick on that.
And I was like, what the fuck? So I disputed it. So this is fair use, under fair use law. It's my interpretation. It's a review/reaction to it.
Yeah, that's true.
My face is on the actual video over...
It's not just the audio of you over the video of that.
It's my little face in the corner, the movie, the trailer in the background type of thing, and I'm talking even over the actual trailer sometimes as well, so it's not...
Yeah, I saw a comment about someone, oh, you shouldn't talk over the trailer. Well, you're not watching it for the trailer, you're watching it for the reaction.
Yeah.
You idiot.
It was nice enough, though.
Yeah, I know. I meant to all the other people out there to whinge at stupid shit like that.
So I've disputed it. That could take anywhere from a day to 2 months for them to get back to it. So all it means is I can't monetize the video. And if they say...
not a big deal anyway.
Yeah, but if they say it's wrongfully disputed, like I've wrongfully disputed it, we can get a copyright strike on our YouTube channel.
That's alright. One strike is alright, and that'll go away after 6 months or whatever. But
3 strikes, your channel's banned.
Yeah.
But it's only a small channel right now, so I guess it's not a huge deal if it does, but it's a pain in the ass.
It's just a dick move that the only way you can go about it is without actually ever talking to anybody.
Yep. I had to...
So frustrating.
If any of you have ever been flagged... I've been flagged a couple of times on my personal channel. Once for Tomb Raider when I was doing a Let's Play, and that got taken off. I said, though, this is a fair use. This is a Let's Play under fair use law. I'm allowed to do this.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm just posting it without even talking over it. So that got taken away. There was another one which I got recently. I can't remember what... it was for some stupid music that I used in a video, which I got free from a actual free website for unlicensed music, but then that person who made it put a thing on it. I said, look, I haven't monetized the video anyway, so I'm not earning money.
Yeah.
And that still is being disputed.
Did you put the information of the song in the description? What a douchebag.
Like,
that's the whole... I hate people.
And then this one right now, it's like, they obviously didn't look at the video to see... Fox didn't look at our video.
It's all an algorithm.
Yeah.
It does it automatically.
They just saw the trailer like, flag it. So they obviously haven't looked at it. They don't know that it's a reaction video, even though it says in the title. Like, they've just said, someone's posting the video, our trailer up on video. Yeah. So I'm hopeful that it won't, that it'll get taken away, the thing.
Yeah. It's not a big deal. We can work around it. We shall live on.
We shall. But it's fucking annoying. It's just so stupid.
It is. I get it, but they need to fucking stop having it so automated.
Yeah.
They need to have...
You need to be able to talk to someone.
So many videos that get uploaded to YouTube, in a minute.
Yeah.
That it's probably not feasible for it to be done by human beings, but still, they need to tighten it up.
Yep. Well, that's the Fantastic Four.
What did you actually think about the Fantastic Four? Actually, no. Go watch the video before it gets taken down.
Yeah. It was all right. The trailer didn't show too much but I was like kind of bored through it goes for about a minute and a half, and I was like, oh, okay, oh yeah, I see what they're kind of doing.
Yeah.
And then, pardon me, there's a money shot at the end where you see all four of them with their backs turned.
Suited up.
It looks like they're suited up, yeah, and looks like they're looking at a giant pillar of light or something like that, and it's just like a big money shot. And I was like, yep, that's cool. And
Nice.
yeah, but it's pretty good. It hasn't made me any more or less excited for the movie, which is, I guess,
probably not really a win on their behalf.
It's not a win on their behalf, but it's not a loss on their behalf either.
True. Yeah, well, that movie's going to make lots of money
It
regardless.
will.
Comic book movies are so hot right now.
It's so hot right now.
So yeah, Fantastic Four was never really big on my radar to begin with.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked about that in the first podcast. Listen to that if you want to hear our opinions on it.
That won't get taken down.
No.
So yeah. I'll see it, but yeah, I'm not really particularly that hyped for it.
If Fox strike us with a copyright, I'm going to torrent the movie. Just to fuck them.
Ooh, you heard it here first, Fox.
Yep. You're going to fuck with me, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, we fuck back.
With no lube.
Oh, going in dry, buddy.
I don't know. Hopefully it'll be all fixed up.
It'll be alright.
Cool. That's
All right.
Fantastic Four. It came out yesterday. In the video I'm a little bit quiet because it was 1:30 in the morning. I didn't want to wake up neighbours. And my girlfriend was asleep, so I was like, oh, what? I'm watching Fantastic Four. I was like in the spare room at her house, and yeah.
Nice.
So
yeah, well, depending on how this goes, I think we should do some more reaction trailers.
Yeah. Well, there should be the new Batman one coming out soon, so
you best believe I'll be reacting to that one.
We'll do that. And then get flagged again.
Yep. And then we'll see you in another 6 months.
Yeah.
If we should happen to go down on YouTube, you can always find us on iTunes. And then, of course, there'll be no copyright strikes on the sister company, iTube and YouTunes.
Yeah.
They're coming.
That's right. Copyright free on YouTube.
You can upload whatever you want onto YouTunes. What a utopia of a website.
Yeah. It should be the best thing ever.
Of course it is.
In comic book news, some Suicide Squad casting and kind of description of the Joker.
Ooh.
There's a whole bunch of people up for the role of Rick Flag again after Tom Hardy left. The biggest one for me personally is Carl Urban. Aussie dude who played Dredd.
Nice.
Yeah.
That dude's
He'd be pretty good, yeah. He's really good. He's really friendly too. I met him at Supernova a couple of years ago.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was walking around and then his security people were like, no photos. And he's like, fuck that. And he came over and took photos with everyone and just started talking because I was wearing some kind of cool shirt and he just started talking to me. He's like, oh, that's awesome. I can't remember what I was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's cool and stuff like that. And he's talking to me for a little bit. And
that's
yeah. No, he's really nice. So I hope he gets it. Yeah, but he's also up for a villain in Aquaman.
Ooh.
Carl Urban, so he could
I hope he picks one and sticks with it.
Yeah.
Or they assign him to one and they stick with it.
I'd like to see him verse Jason Momoa in Aquaman. Carl Urban
he'll have
versus
a bit more of a shining role in that.
It'll be Dredd versus Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
That'd be an awesome movie.
I'd pay to see that.
It would, yeah.
Anyway.
There's a couple of other
By the way, that is an awesome pick for Aquaman.
It is. I think he's pretty good.
I think that
it's going to make Aquaman less of a joke.
Yeah.
People will be like, oh, fuck, Aquaman sucks, and here's Khal Drogo.
There's going to be so many... Watch all the new Aquaman fanboys.
Yep. I liked Aquaman beforehand. Yeah. I actually made a video of why Aquaman is cool on my Dayne182 YouTube
I think
channel.
we talked about this in one of previous episodes as well.
But what is this podcast if not rehashing?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just fucked up that word.
No.
Again.
Let's rehash it.
There's going to be possibly Lois Lane's dad in there. Jeffrey Rush turned it down, though.
Oh, another Aussie.
Jason Clarke. He was in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I
think he was the main
dude.
But
who is he in that?
I think he was the main dude.
Yeah, he's kind of boring.
He was kind of boring, but he was up for Deathstroke.
He didn't really fit. Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't like that.
That role that he had in Planet wasn't that...
He was all right. He did what he was there to do.
That kind of a character that he played in that wasn't very badassy.
It was just
he was more scrambling what to do, and this and he no.
I don't know. He did what he was supposed
to. You're on notice.
So he was up for he's up for Deathstroke apparently, and Joe Malgalolo. I don't know who this person is, and there's no link to show his
John
picture.
Malkovich.
Sure, that'd be awesome.
And being him.
And the next bit of it is a description of the Joker. His body's scarred all over because he had battles with Batman, so it's implying that Batman and him have an established relationship, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he likes to play mind game with people, similar to Silence of the Lamb, Hannibal Lecter style.
No, well, no shit, that's Joker.
Yeah.
You just explained Joker.
Good work.
Yeah. Congratulations, you have the character bio down.
So yeah, that's all the news for Batman v Superman. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna, I don't know. He's gonna be fucking with Harley. Something fierce.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Apparently Deathstroke is playing, he's not in the Suicide Squad, he's gonna be a competitor to the Suicide Squad. Probably trying to take down the Joker. He's like a contract killer, so it would take down the Joker as well as the Suicide Squad trying to take him down. And Batman's supposedly in it as well. Like there's going to be some security cam footage, probably in Arkham, and you'll see Batman walking past.
Cool.
I'd like that, yeah. Because that means they don't even have to really get Ben Affleck for it. They can just get someone in the suit, so it's easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that they're acknowledging it.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah.
So they'll probably mention.
They went throughout the whole movie without mentioning him or showing some sort of symbol or sign that he was. Just
it would be
in the
pretty
area
cool.
Or something.
Yeah, like if they say they're in Arkham, and then you see out the window when they're walking past the bat symbol in the sky or something like that. Just stuff,
Easter egg kind of things like that. Yeah,
that'd be really cool. Well, yeah. So I know scars all over his body. Cool, I guess. I assume that means he's going to have a shirtless scene.
Yeah, Jared Leto.
He'd be like, "Look at my body."
Yeah.
Has he got abs? He does.
I don't think it would be hard for him to get it.
No.
Especially when he would be paid, that's all he had to do.
Yeah,
was just work out or whatever and get toned.
Yeah.
What a fucking life.
So he wouldn't get buff because Joker's not buff. He'd be
he's just
skinny, kind of muscly type of thing, but not too.
Yeah, not so. Yeah, with a little bit of definition or something.
Yeah.
Not the ripped fucking Muay Thai fighter or something. Well, that would be pretty funny.
That'd be awesome if he was a Muay Thai fighter. I just thought of Star Wars then for Thai fighters.
Good job.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
The reptile, isn't it?
Yes, reptile revealed, confirmed, and his trailer is pretty wicked.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it shows his fatality at the end.
What's it?
Or one of his fatalities.
Acid to the face.
No, he puts his thumbs in your eyes and really goes to town on your skull.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
I'll have to watch that.
I love all of those ninja characters, your Sub-Zeros, your Scorpions, your Reptiles, your Smokes,
Noob Sabot, or whatever it is.
Tobias Boons, your Ermacs and your Rains. They're all pretty cool characters. Even though they all look the same with colour variations, they're all pretty sweet characters.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with Sub-Zero, though. He's the greatest.
Yeah, he's the greatest, although Reptile is my second, just because he's green and cool. But yeah, so he is confirmed. And that was one of the things we talked about in the last episode, of who would you like to come back, and I'm still waiting for Liu Kang.
That's right, because Ed Boon posted the thing saying in a couple of days we'll reveal. I think he said 2 characters, but is it only just Reptile being announced?
So far, I think it's only Reptile. But yeah, so super stoked about him coming back. This game is going to be absolutely awesome. I hope they add something else to it other than just straight up fighting. Like I said before, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, you could have that free roam story mode kind of thing where you run into the other fighters and battle them as you go. I loved that. That was fucking awesome. They need to do in another Shell and Monks style game. That was probably the best Mortal Kombat game.
That was really cool.
Super hard, but so much fun. Scorpion and Sub-Zero roaming around.
Just changes up the formula a bit, gets you a little bit excited for the new Mortal Kombat. I think,
and that was good. So you had in Shell and Monks, you had your platforming kind of thing, and then you still had your big Mortal Kombat style battles with your bosses and shit. So it was a nice blend.
It was good, yeah. It was good, yeah. We should play that again.
Yes, we should. Fire up 360.
Yeah. Was that on 360? I thought it was on original.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry,
Like
original.
PlayStation
I've got
2?
one of them downstairs.
Do you?
Yep, I've got
Oh.
all of the Xboxes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
My
I
original
do.
Xbox, I think, is at Mum's house. I think it's got ants in it.
Probably not best to play it that way.
Nah.
A boy, Pratt, being eyed off for an Indiana Jones reboot.
Yeah.
I don't mind the sound of that. I don't like that this dude's going to get burnt out. We're going to totally not care about him. Probably after the Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, he's going to get too overexposed.
Because we've also got another Guardians movie coming out.
And you could argue that Star-Lord and Indy are very similar. Well, they're not really, but like the first 5 minutes of Guardians is Indiana Jones.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's like a modern young Indy.
Yeah. Oh god. I wonder if Shia LaBeouf's going to be in the new movie.
Shia LaBeouf.
It'd
Be cool if he was like the villain.
That'd be cool.
That would.
Then he dies,
cool.
so then it'll make every fan be like, "Yay, greatest movie ever!"
Yeah, but Shia LaBeouf will end up the bigger star out of that.
He'll do such a kick-ass job. I like Shia LaBeouf.
I like
it
too. He
was really good in Fury.
Is he?
Yeah, really good movie too.
It's hard to tell how you would react if you put in that position. I could see him not like. It's hard because you want to do the things like high profile things like movies and stuff like that, but you just want to do them. You don't necessarily want to get any fame or recognition from it.
Unfortunately, that's the price. You get paid the big bucks.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying he's the most hard done by person in the world, but I get that contradictory scenario.
Yeah, you could snap under the pressure, constantly being scrutinized for every little thing you do.
Yeah.
Not being able to go to the shops without being followed. Like that would suck. But
on the other hand, I'd love to be in that position.
Yeah, I'd love to have all that money, not have to worry about how you're going to pay your next bills or anything like that. And people adore you for just saying a couple of well, not even really being you, being someone else.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's cool. Star-Lord as Indy.
Yeah.
I think he's a good choice. He's definitely got the charisma to play Indy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's got the look for it as well. Like, looks very similar to young Harrison, kind of, a little bit.
And it's not even. Apparently, they're considering a 2018-2019 time frame.
Okay.
So maybe.
It's still a fair bit away, so...
Yeah, so maybe it'll be enough time in between movies for him that we won't go, oh, that guy again?
Yeah, he might do. Because they'll probably do Guardians of the Galaxy roughly at the same time.
Yeah, probably the year before.
Yeah. And then we got Jurassic Park this year.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot he was about that.
Yeah.
In that. So yeah, I don't know. The Pratt levels are high.
What a Pratt.
What a Pratt. So yeah, that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, I'd definitely watch Indy. I'm a big Indy fan. I even like Crystal Skull.
I haven't seen that. Just not for any reason. I just haven't got.
I'm going to have a little rant. I'm going to do a little rant right here.
Rant on.
People complain about Indiana Jones going, he can't survive a explosion in a fridge. That's so unrealistic. What about when Indiana Jones, jumps out of an aeroplane and pulls a raft and then lands safely on the ground and slides down a mountain? That was real? You fuckers.
Yeah, fuckers.
You can't say one thing's so unrealistic, so the movie sucks, and then praise the other ones because he does something like that. No. They're saying, aliens are in it. That's stupid, as opposed to a box melting Nazis' faces. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, it's like Aztecs had that much foresight. They couldn't predict their own extinction.
Too soon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just my little rant. People give Crystal Skull. It's definitely the worst indie movie, but they give it worse than what it should.
And isn't Shia LaBeouf in that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. It can't be that
That's
bad.
why I mentioned him before. He plays Indy's son in it. Ghostbusters reboot.
Yeah, I only just saw this article.
Everyone's known about the reboot for a while, and it's been hinted that it's going to be an all-female cast.
Yeah.
And it's essentially confirmed. It's not finalized though. They're still in early talks, but the cast include Kristen Wiig,
Yep.
Kate McKinnon.
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
She's from SNL.
Okay.
Which is basically all of them are from SNL.
Yeah.
It was originally an SNL movie.
Leslie Jones.
Yeah.
And Melissa McCartney.
Yeah.
So it's Bridesmaids.
Pretty much. With a black person. Which I don't have a problem with. But yeah.
Yeah.
The similarities there.
It is, yeah.
Like so much hate about this already. Like, I don't give a shit.
Me neither.
This is something I'm going to judge purely by the finished result.
Yeah.
I'm not a heap. I thought Ghostbusters were cool back when I was a kid.
We were a little too young for it, though.
Yeah, we were just outside that bracket.
Yeah.
Although the cartoons that they used to make were pretty sweet. Yeah.
That was when we were that was around Ghostbusters 2 or something like that. They made the cartoon, and we were
Yeah.
just at that age to watch it.
So yeah, I personally am not super invested in Ghostbusters, but I think, well, we've talked about this like with changing continuity with like Marvel movies and stuff. Getting one person in to play
A different
one role in that. I think, and normally that doesn't work. Well, you at least think, oh, I don't know how that's going to go. But an all-female Ghostbusters, I think, will work perfectly as long as they actually execute it right. Like them being female isn't going to change anything. So
no,
it's good.
It's not. Like if they're playing the exact characters.
Oh yeah,
then it's stupid. But they're probably going to be their own characters.
Well, they might even be daughters of them, which is
a
cheap way in, but it's still a way in.
Yeah,
you just go, oh, okay, yep, that's how it does it. I'll forget about that now.
So, yeah, that's something, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's going to be... I like Kristen Wiig. I like Kate McKinnon. She's fucking hilarious on SNL.
Yep.
She's the one that does... she impersonates Justin Bieber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's hilarious. And, of course, Melissa McCarthy... Funny situationally.
I'm over her.
She can easily overdo it, and it can just be... you can see her jokes coming. Like her punches coming a mile away.
I don't think it's her fault, but it's she plays a lot of the same characters over and over and over
and
again.
I'm guessing that's more to do with studios than her. They're like, oh, well, she can play this person really well. Let's get her in every movie and not have a change. And then, what was it? Leslie
something.
Yeah, she's in SNL as well. She is really funny. She does, like, the angry black woman really well.
All right.
And she, because she's not a skinny woman, but I wouldn't necessarily call her fat. And in the, like, they, how they do, like, their news.
Oh, yeah,
when she comes in to do a rant about something, she always hits on the skinny white boy. It's funny.
Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, that should be all right.
Yeah.
Any time frame on that?
No time frame. Not that it was on that article. There probably is. They probably said somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think it was rumored that I was going to start filming at the end of the year.
Oh.
So probably
soonish.
Yeah, next year, late next year, it'll probably be out.
Interesting.
That'd be cool.
We are getting an Xbox One digital TV tuner confirmed for Australia.
About time we finally get some of that TV stuff.
No. This is so you can watch TV through your Xbox. Americans can do it, and then they brought out the thing for Europeans.
Oh, yep.
Well, now we're getting one.
Yeah!
Which is good because I don't have, I used to have cable. I don't have that anymore, so I need a digital set-top box in order to run my TV through the Xbox so I can watch it all through that. But now I can just get this little thing and I won't need it.
Is that just normal free-to-air stuff? Oh, that's cool.
Which is actually all right these days because we used to have only 5 channels for the longest time.
Yeah.
But now actually our free-to-air channels aren't that bad and they're plentiful. So
yeah, there's about 30 channels now or something.
Yeah, you could actually survive on normal TV.
Yeah. I think 4 of them are shopping channels.
Yeah. And
like infomercial channels and shit.
Which is who is still buying things like that?
A lot of people. A lot of people who stay up late and just are on TV and like, I'm going to buy
a lot of problems going to be fixed when the oldies
die out.
Ice themselves.
Why would they ice themselves?
Might be hot. I don't know.
Alright, we're going literally ice.
It reduces swelling in the joints.
Fair enough, I guess.
That's a thing for oldies.
Sure. Yes.
I like to smoke my joints. But that's just me. So yeah, we're going to be able to watch TV through our Xbox. We'll be launching in March. You can pre-order that now. I think it would be around $30. Do not quote me on that. That's not. Oh no, $40. There we go. I was fucking close.
Close, yeah.
So yeah, that's a thing. It'll make the Xbox. We'll be able to use a feature that was kind of one major one that they were pushing.
Yeah, the whole conference was TV, TV, and we didn't get it.
No, of course we were going to get screwed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that we were in one of the original launch regions.
Yeah, actually.
Fucking localizing.
Oh, bloody hell.
How about you localize us?
Yeah.
Instead of, no, we'll localize you. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
In your
fucking
face.
Showed you. Yeah, with my words.
Yeah.
Poorly constructed.
That's what this podcast is, the poorly constructed podcast.
Oh, it's too late to change the name?
Yeah,
Damn
it is. It is.
I'm going to start a second one.
Yep.
Speak like Yoda the whole time.
Oh, that's cool. I love Yoda. He's such a dick. Last of Us movie news.
Yes.
The Last of Us film adaptation is apparently going to have some big changes, according to Neil Druckmann, the scriptwriter. I think he's also like the director of the game.
Yeah, he is.
He said he just finished a second draft and they did a table read with a bunch of actors. And it's pretty faithful to the game, but there are some big changes. But the tone and what the story's trying to say is pretty faithful to the game. He also said he's dividing his time between Uncharted 4 and At the Office and The Last of Us movie when he should be sleeping.
Aww. We all do things that we should be doing while we're supposed to be sleeping.
Like what?
I don't want to talk about it. Making a game/movie for one.
Yeah.
Oh, like we said about Shia LaBeouf. Get over it. That's your job. You're getting paid millions of dollars to do that.
Do you reckon he gets paid millions of dollars?
I think he'd be sitting pretty. He's not just like a peon at fucking
That's
Naughty Dog.
true.
He created or helped create one of the biggest IPs.
That is true.
And now he's making a movie about it. Cry me a fucking river, Druckmann.
And Maisie Williams, again, supposedly Ellie.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think that's a really good casting.
And like I said, I'm not sure if I've said this on the podcast, but that game bored me to tears.
Yeah, you have.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
God, so much hype. What is it with you people?
I loved it. It's one of my favorite games. I just absolutely loved it.
I didn't even make it to that, the Capitol building or whatever it was. You know, when you first meet and you have to dodge those. When you first kind of get Ellie and you're walking through like the drain kind of bit, and that's when you actually find out. Ellie's infected. Which, if you didn't see that coming a mile away, it's the typical get the chosen one to the safe zone so we can all get the vaccine.
Yep.
I've seen that story a million times. I don't want to play that story.
Yeah, that's a pretty generic story.
The Simpsons did it better.
What one was that?
When they it was in one of I think it was in one of the Treehouse of Horrors where they have to get Bart to the safe zone.
Cool.
Look it up. Yeah. So but again, like I said, the game looks amazing. If you're into that, then good on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this bored me to tears.
You might like it better as a movie actually, because it's a shorter, condensed thing. It'll be 2 hours.
Playing it.
Yeah. So you might.
I'll check the movie out, of course, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, I love the game. I thought it was amazing. And you're completely wrong in every aspect.
Well, that shut me up.
Yeah, in your face.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. It makes big changes. Maybe those changes are the ones that you will like.
Oh, I'm happy for it to exist for the fans that...
Are you, though? Are you really?
No, I want to kick it in the crutch and...
Run.
No, stand there and laugh. The Battlefield Hardline beta has apparently got a release date.
Ooh.
This is what, the third
maybe
sort of beta that they're going to have?
Well, I played the first one.
Alpha, and then there was another one, wasn't there?
I don't know. I know I played the first one, and I've talked about it in the podcast. Find it somewhere in there. I don't know what episode.
Yeah.
Could have been the first one, actually. Yeah.
On the subreddit, Lame Guy Throwaway posted up a message about the potential start date of the highly talked about beta for Battlefield Hardline, saying, "Hi guys, throwaway for a community member here. happy to announce the beta goes live on February 3rd. Believe me or not, but Ronku have already sent out an email to people telling BF YouTubers of the beta, Battlefield YouTubers of the beta date, as well as YouTube and Twitch video assignment. So sponsor streams and videos.
Yeah. So like Frankie PC and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We'll probably get it.
He also goes on to say, hang on. Another message is, I wanted to give you guys a couple of quick updates. First, there is a week left to submit videos for our that's SimCity.
SimCity. Oh, that was a fucking train wreck.
Yeah. So yeah, the Hardlines beta. I'm gonna hopefully try and get into that.
Hopefully it's a lot
So
different.
I haven't actually played it yet. I've seen a lot of it. I'm actually interested in it. Not necessarily a Battlefield fan, but this seems a lot more different to what they normally do, and yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah. That's good, I guess.
You guess?
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed the alpha. It was fun, but I've talked about it before. Like, it just felt a little too like Call of Duty to me.
Yep.
But that was, again, the alpha, and it was only like one thing. And they've probably changed a lot of it since then. Because that was, what, half a year ago I played it?
Yeah, well, E3.
Yeah.
Which is in June.
Yeah, so about half a year ago.
Yeah. Did you as soon as you heard the announcement,
Yeah.
did you watch the announcement live?
Yes.
And then as soon as you heard that, you went and turned your PlayStation on?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. I love that about PlayStation. They're like,
Yeah.
and it's free. It's not only free, but it's up now.
Yeah. That,
It's like, yes.
Yeah, like what they did with PT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope PlayStation keep that as a trend, and I hope Microsoft jump on that bandwagon
Yeah.
as well. 'Cause, yeah, that's so cool.
It is cool.
No, you're not going to have to wait around for 6 months to a year, to 2 years.
And then usually people are either still watching the conference, so they're not actually downloading it
Yeah,
yet.
they're
So
like,
you can
oh,
get
I'll
it there
download
first.
that later.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I'm downloading it now, and I'm going to play it while I watch the conference.
Yeah.
That's how a man does it.
It's a manly thing to do. I don't know what that was. I apologize.
Speaking of not knowing what things are, KFC in the Philippines
Yep.
launched the Double Down Dog. Now, for those of you that are unaware and on a health kick, the Double Down is technically called a sandwich from KFC, which consists of 2 fillets of chicken
Yes.
as the bun,
Yes.
with cheese and bacon and mayo and stuff in between those.
Yes.
It is delicious.
Yes, it is.
There's also another version you can get that has a hash brown in the middle.
I ordered one of those,
Fucking delicious.
but I didn't get the hash brown in it.
Oh my god,
Pissed
you're
me
missing out.
off. I know.
There's all you can get, and now they have the stackers, which is still 2 fillets, but with a bun
With the
around
buns,
that.
yeah.
The zinger version, delicious.
So, what's this one?
This one, this one, it looks like just one.
It is.
Big chicken breast fillet, kind of curved around. Like, imagine if you held it in your hand and you like squished it so it was in like a little bit of an arc, with a hot dog in it.
Yep. A Frankfurt.
You use essentially the chicken breast is the hot dog bun.
I think it looks a lot better than the actual Double Down burger.
Really? No, hell no. This looks far worse than the Double Down.
The promotional picture looks better. The actual, what someone posted on their Twitter looks horrible. It just looks
someone actually bought it and then posted it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just essentially a smushed bit of chicken and a hot dog with some... It looked like the mayonnaise was cheese. It was weird. I want one so bad.
I'm gonna obviously try it just to say that I've had one, which is my original reason of trying the Double Down. I didn't think that I'd end up liking it or could get through it, but I'll nail those things down. So yeah, I'll try it just to say that I've tried it, but when on my next trip to the Philippines. But yeah.
There's only 50 served a day in each KFC store.
What? That's the only amount that people order, or that's the only amount that they allowed to serve?
They allow to serve. There's only 50, so only 50 people can buy it. Well, it depends on if you buy 50, but then it's one person.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're only allowed to sell 50 in each store a day.
Now they're because of their health food.
I don't know. I assume it's probably one of those things where it's like, oh, this is so rare, you better get in and get it fast.
Creating
and then
its own hype.
Yep. But I want it. So it's only in the Philippines. We'll probably get it, I hope.
Well, I don't know. We have... Well, did you see what Pizza Hut... I mean, is it Pizza Hut? Yeah, Pizza Hut has now.
The Vegemite.
The Vegemite pizza.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate Vegemite.
I love Vegemite. I'm a true Australian. It's a Vegemite cheesy crust pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the...
It could taste alright, but I'm not a big fan of Vegemite.
That's a picture that someone put.
See it, looking at it on the phone.
Yeah.
That actually doesn't look that bad.
Well, it doesn't look too bad. I had hot dogs last night, so...
I had it a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
But I only get the skinless ones now. I don't fox with those deli frankfurters anymore.
Yeah, American style hot dogs is what you get. Yeah.
I don't know. The taste is more subtle on them.
Yeah, they're different. I don't know. I like both of them. I generally prefer the one with the skin, though.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Just my personal taste in frankfurts.
And they're like a penis.
Yeah.
I like Here is actually a story that was submitted by a listener.
Ooh.
Shout out to Sean Williams. Here's the latest monster to come out of the waters, come out of Australia's terror waters. And then the article is on college humour, so take it with a grain of salt. Well, this makes reason number 238 that I'll never set foot in any Australian body of water. Just look at this thing, but not for too long because it will eat your soul. And I'll just showing Dayne the picture.
Oh, that weird shark snake thing.
Yeah, prehistoric shark.
Was that in Australia?
Yeah, in Victoria, off the coast.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Caught by a group of fishermen off the coast of Victoria. And while its unofficial name is Damn That Thing's the Creepiest Thing Ever, it's known as a frilled shark and has been in the ocean long enough to reach the status of living fossil. That's awesome.
That's cool.
The shark reaches about 2 meters in length and generally stays in the darkest depths of the ocean, so our chances of running into one on spring break are slim. Yeah, well, we don't take spring break here, so you've lessened your chances significantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to College Humor and have a look. It's quite. It looks fake. It looks like a defanged snake and
an eel.
An eel.
Yeah.
Which both of them look like each other anyway. But this is. It's got like near its like gills. It's got like a spiny fin kind of a thing, and it's probably one of the coolest sharks I've ever seen.
You probably saw it on Facebook a lot. I know I saw a bunch of people posting that picture on Facebook and crap like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's another reason to stay out of Australian waters, the ocean. Fuck off.
Not our domain. Living fossils usually is fucking bait.
Yep. Wrap around you and suffocate you in the water because it's a fucking shark snake.
Shark snake. That's the next sci-fi movie.
Yep. No, I was going to say Sharktopus, but that's a real movie.
Yeah, it is. Sadly, it is. I wish it wasn't, but it is.
Well, thank you, Sean, for...
Yeah, thank you. And if you have any listeners out there have any stories that you want us to be aware of or to get our opinion on, you can tweet it to us at DisconnectedPod. You
can also write to us on our email, disconnectedpod@gmail.com.
And
I'm pretty sure
you can also find our Facebook page through Twitter if that is more of your thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we thank you for that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Five Nights at Freddy's, the horror game. Do you know of this game?
No.
Oh wow, really?
No, it kind of sounds familiar.
It's like the hugest thing. Like PewDiePie played it, the first one, and
I'm like probably the only person that doesn't watch.
You probably are. Actually, I don't watch.
I've seen a full PewDiePie video.
I've seen a couple of them.
Not that I have anything against him. I just managed to stay away from it.
Well, Five Nights at Freddy's is an indie horror game. It's scary. It's not really. But there's a third one coming.
Oh, okay.
The first one came out maybe...
the first one, let alone the second one.
Yeah, the first one came out maybe a year and a half ago. Second one came out not too long ago, and now they're doing a third one.
Okay.
And yeah, it appeared on Steam Greenlight. I don't know. It's a huge thing. Like, I can't believe it. Like, just go on YouTube, type 5, and then you'll probably see Five Nights at Freddy's everywhere.
And what kind of horror game is it?
It's a point-and-click horror game type of thing. You essentially are in one room, and it's like a Chuck E. Cheese. You're in a Chuck E. Cheese. You're the nighttime security guard, and you're in a room, and you just have to click the cameras and see whether they are walking and trying to get into your room, and you have to survive until 6 a.m. and you've got to try and make sure they don't get into your area.
So
it's a jump scare thing.
Yeah, a horror tower defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like tower defense games.
I've watched people play it. It doesn't interest me at all. So yeah, well, the number 3's coming out.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
After 2 previous things.
Even though the first one and the second one are essentially the same game.
Really?
Yeah. I couldn't tell much of a difference. If you were to say this is number 1 and this is number 2 and have them next to each other.
Yes.
Nope. Couldn't tell. Wouldn't be able to tell you. So that's a thing, I guess. If you're interested in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well,
at Freddy's.
That was the first time hearing of it, so.
Yeah, well. Look at that. Now you know. Now you can be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan.
Grim Fandango is out. Do we care?
No.
No,
we don't.
I missed that. I might pick it up if I've got some spare monies, but I'm not racing out to get it. That's for damn sure.
Nah. Oh, also that's out, Dying Light.
Is that actually out now? Did it break release date here in Australia?
The disc copy doesn't come out for another month, but the digital copy is out.
Interesting.
And I was going to say, should we get it?
I think that we probably should.
All right.
I've been watching some videos, and it looks kind of cool, although the attack mechanic with the knife looks really stupid. It looks like flailing it around like it's supposed to be some sort of fencing sword.
Yeah, it's essentially the same combat as Dead Island, which actually works. It feels a bit floaty, but it's still good. But I say we get it. I get paid tomorrow, so we'll download it on PlayStation.
Yep.
Me and you can play it, and we'll do like a little playthrough, I guess, whatever.
Yeah, you
together.
Get some co-op stuff going.
Yeah, we'll put it on our disconnected pod.
Speaking of games, though, Saints Row 4, Get Out of Hell.
Yeah.
On the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Now, if you're listening to this and you are in Australia and are remotely interested in getting that game, go and get it immediately.
Find it and get it before
and hold it and never let it go.
Because it is the uncensored version.
Somehow the uncensored version managed to get through into our borders. And yeah, I've got a couple of people that work at JB, and I got told about this yesterday. And they're like they've been told to take the copies off the shelf, but he's like slowly doing it and like hiding it. And so yeah, go in and get that. It comes with everything. The anal probe
gun,
the dominatrix chicks.
Yep.
Go out and get it. I played all the other Saints Rows. I was going to get this game, but it was low on my list, and price drops are a good thing. But yeah, now that I know that this game's getting like basically recalled,
it kind of makes you want to get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Even
if I don't open the damn thing,
I've got no interest to play it whatsoever, but I want to buy it just so I can say I've got the uncensored version.
Yeah.
And the government have said, return your copies to the store to get a full refund because it's got content in it which it's not supposed to. So if you do that, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, don't. No one's making you take your game back. No one's going to turn up to your door with guns and force you to hand your game over. So just hold on to it, play it, and enjoy it.
Yeah. And
tell your friends about it.
Yeah. Make sure you get a whole bunch of copies.
Yeah, just give them out as Christmas gifts.
So that's I had that on here as a story to talk about.
So I'm gonna pick that game up as well.
It's all right. No, I'm not gonna get it. I'll just play your one.
Yeah, you can play my one. But
that's cool. So if you're in Australia, just quickly go out and get Saints Row, Get Out of Hell edition. That's on mine. It just says on PlayStation 4.
It's on Xbox as well.
Cool. So yeah, do that. That's really fun and cool, and you should buy it.
And it's hilarious. Oh, did you hear about this? Ubisoft is deactivating fraudulent Far Cry 4 and Assassin's Creed Unity copies.
I quickly read a title of that. I haven't actually looked at it.
It's people that bought game codes from unreliable sources, I guess you could say, where the source didn't get it legitimately.
All right.
So they're shutting down. They're going through and shutting down Origin accounts. Yeah, Ubisoft has begun blocking access to some of its PC games, having discovered they were acquired on the grey market.
The grey market.
Yeah, a certain number of PC. This is on GameSpot, by the way. You can go and read that. A certain number of PC games reseller sites such as G2Play and Kinguin, Kinguin, have come under scrutiny in recent months as they are known to sell Steam game codes at prices well below market value. It is how resellers buy these keys in the first place that many publishers and developers have scrutinized. Now it emerges that Ubisoft commenced deactivating some PC games such as Far Cry 4 and Assassin's Creed Unity, having determined they were acquired by resellers. Consumers have already raised complaints about their games being deactivated on the Ubisoft forum, but the publisher insists that this is a legal matter. We regularly deactivate keys that were fraudulently obtained and resold, the corporation told Eurogamer. In this case, we are currently investigating the origin of the fraud and will update customers as soon as we have more information to share. In the meantime, customers should contact the vendor from whom they purchased the key. So, if you got legitimately duped, I hope you can get your money back. Chances are that you probably won't.
Nope.
But yeah, that is pretty sucky to anyone who legitimately thought they were getting a good deal without actually knowing how all that stuff works.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
do you reckon is that a bad thing on Ubisoft's part, or do you reckon they're legitimately doing a proper thing? Because they're going to get a lot of fucking shit from people.
God, especially it being Ubisoft.
Yeah, just for the sake of having gold them, even if it might be in their own right. Because if those codes are illegally obtained, I mean,
I think they should try and probably work out a deal with the people that got caught up in it.
Yeah.
Maybe offer them a discounted price or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It sucks to try and charge them twice.
Because they didn't pirate the game. They bought it. They paid money for it, so they were willing to pay money. They just happened to be cheaper somewhere else.
Yeah.
So you can't really blame those people.
No.
Who still wanted to pay for it. So.
Yeah. So what do you do if you're Ubisoft? I guess. Obviously, you try and take down the resellers. But then what do you do to the people that are playing the game?
I say give them the game.
Yeah, cut your losses.
Say, like, $10 in there, you have the game.
I think the people that bought it on PC versus the people that bought it on PC via these sites are probably a low percentage.
Yeah. But still, it's enough to warrant their intervention.
Yeah. So yeah, I can cut your losses on this one, but obviously put out a statement saying, and from here on further, if anyone you get caught up in these kinds of websites, you will be taken down.
Yeah.
Yes. You've all been told. Everyone's been put on notice now. We're all aware that this is a thing that they're going to do and have done now.
Yep.
So
if you're one of the people,
accordingly, I guess.
Yeah. If you're one of the people buying those things from these websites, think better of it, I guess.
Yeah. Choose probably more of a reputable site.
Yeah. There's no fault in you trying to get a cheaper game.
Go for it. I applaud that. It's good not just going straight to the first source that you see and putting your money down.
Just kind of watch yourself a little bit now. Be a bit more aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at least you didn't pirate it. That's something.
Yeah, that is a step in the right direction.
Yeah. Huh. Cool.
What else?
Baron Zemo could be in Captain America: Civil War.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a villain who looks like he's wearing a purple sock on his head.
Fair enough.
He's from the Nazi times and stuff like that in Captain America comics.
Damn Nazis.
And
in Argentina.
What? What?
Nazis fled to Argentina.
Oh.
It's a history thing. Go look it up.
Oh, history.
Educate yourself.
Who needs it?
Swine.
The dude, one of the dudes from Inglourious Bastards, Daniel Brill. They've got the little eyes over top of the U.
It's got an umlaut.
Yeah, umlaut is apparently going to be him, which is, there's a picture of him next to the character.
That character looks cool.
Yeah, he's not too bad. If you watch a couple of the cartoons, like Avengers Assemble, he was in that for a little flashback of a Captain America episode and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no, he's a decent character. He's similar to Red Skull in a way, but yeah, that's cool if he's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a huge villain, so whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, so he's just going to be featured in it?
Maybe. It was just on someone saw it on a casting sheet for Disney.
Do they know who the main villain is going to be in that?
No, I don't think so. It's probably going to be more about Captain America and Iron Man. They'll be their main villains.
Oh, right, and they just use a
favorite
setting.
So that's cool, I guess. If you're a huge fan of Baron Zemo, then you're in luck. You get to see him in a movie, maybe.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
Valve's economist is the new financial minister of Greece.
Who?
Valve's economist.
His last name's Economist?
No, Valve's economist.
Oh!
The economist for Valve, the company.
Okay. All right, I see where you're getting
now
at.
the new financial minister of Greece.
I thought it was a name.
Yeah, Dayne just had a stroke on the podcast.
So why is Valve's economist the...
Because Greece is in the shit financially, and apparently Valve isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yanis Val... Oh, I'm sorry, dude, I'm not going to be able to say your name.
Let's just call you Valve economist.
Joined us in March 2012 as a consultant after Gabe emailed to describe the problems of his company ran into as the virtual economies around games such as Team Fortress 2 and Dota saw explosive growth. So, well, those games are still going alright, so he's probably on top of his stuff.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, hopefully Greece can get out of the hole.
Yeah, because they had all those riots and shit like that.
Yeah, they've really not bounced back from that world depression.
I haven't actually heard much about it since then, though.
No.
It's going to get swept under the rug.
We're ignorant Australians.
We are. They're ignorant.
So ignorant.
They're ignorant. Roller Coaster Tycoon making a comeback.
Yes. Aren't we getting that anyway in Scream Ride?
What's
Scream Ride's a game for the Xbox where you can like build roller coasters and then destroy them. You didn't see that at the E3s?
No, I probably did, but I wasn't interested and blacked it out of my brain.
You're probably right to do it.
Probably. Is it out?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It's soon though, because they just had a bunch of industry showings.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah. I think that one's more about the management, where this is where Scream Ride's more of a build and destroy kind of a thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I like the whole management side of doing it.
They were always pretty cool. Like Zoo Tycoon, all of those tycoon games are pretty cool.
Theme Park Tycoon.
Whether what one you fit into or not.
Yeah. So apparently you're getting released in 2016 for PC.
2016.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's promised to reveal more details as they make progress. Well, of course they're going to release more details as they progress through the game. Fucking, that's not news.
Xbox One controllers have an update, which halves connection time. You can find out more about that on the Major Nelson blog.
Yeah.
They
do take a long time to connect.
They kind of do. When are they going to put it so I, as a YouTuber, can record the game sound and the party sound without fucking around with a whole bunch of stupid shit?
Really?
Yeah, it's annoying. You have to go through Skype. It's a big ordeal.
Oh, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
So yeah, that's one. They and I mostly blame the people because they have a voting. Microsoft have a voting system on. You can write down what features you want, and then people can vote for it. People vote for the stupidest little thing that will make no difference to the console, whereas these big major things such as recording voice and game at the same time go completely under the radar. You could do it on 360 easily.
People are morons.
I said it earlier in this podcast. I don't like.
I'm pretty sure we said it in other podcasts too.
Yeah, I'll keep saying it in future podcasts. I don't like people.
People are the worst.
They are the worst. Not you though. You, the people that are listening.
Yeah, you guys are great.
You're listening now. Look beside you. That person's the worst.
If
you are not.
Yeah, unless they're listening also.
Yeah,
then they're great.
Both cool.
Yeah,
and their cycle continues.
It does. Go outside, look at the nearest person, go up to them and go, "You're the worst," and then run before they hit you.
Yeah.
Unless it's an old lady, and then you're a jerk for calling an old lady the worst. What's
jerk?
the problem?
Come on.
Jeez.
Some decorum about you.
Yeah. Fuck.
Worst.
Now you're the worst. A judge forbids parents naming their child Nutella.
Why? Copyright thing or?
I don't know.
How can a judge tell you what you can and can't? I'm guessing it has to. Surely it has to be some sort of copyright thing.
It's in France. A France court has ruled that a pair of parents cannot name their child. A pair of parents. A single parent. Name your kid Nutella. Loophole. France. We just out-lawyered you.
What about if they just separately called them Nutella?
Maybe one of them. First name Nut. Middle name Ella. Or Nutella. Yeah. Time reports that a judge in the French city of EvilSNAVE
We've really got to go.
God damn it.
Really got to get better at that.
Yeah. Renamed the child, claiming that the naming a kid after a brand name food was against the child's best interests. The name Nutella, given to the child, is a trade name of a spread. The decision read, and it is contrary to the child's interest to be wearing a name like that can only lead to teasing and disparaging thoughts. The baby had been born in September, and the parents failed to appear at a court date in November. The judge renamed the child.
What the fuck?
Ella. So they cut out the nut.
Fuck.
So the judge had to rename the child. Look, you can call your kids whatever. It's stupid to call them after a food. Whatever.
That's your right as a parent.
It is.
The kid can always change their name later. If it's that big of a deal, you can just call them a nickname.
Yeah. Like Ella. The nickname Ella. Like, if Gwyneth Paltrow can call her kid Apple, you can call your kid Nutella.
Yeah, that's so retarded. First of all, how did that even get on anybody's radar?
I don't know.
What kind of dick at that hospital was like, oh, I better flag this one?
Yeah.
Is the baby healthy?
It's Fox. Fox did it.
Yeah, Fox, copyright you bastards. They strike again. No one is safe.
Nope.
But yeah, there's so many dicks involved in that story, all the way up the chain to the judge. Oh my god!
Look, if you're a parent calling your kid named after food, you should probably think better of it anyway. But no one can force you to not name. Like, if you're going to call your kid Hitler, then probably not.
Yeah, you got to expect a lot of shit.
Yeah, but you can call your kid Nutella.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Like, because that's in France too. That could be a French name. Nutella. Nutella Beauregard is its name.
But how the fuck can a judge just call your kid something?
I don't know. And
then to get on the high horse of, it might fuck the kid up later on down. Like, nothing else in France will fuck that kid up.
So, that's actually, that's a good thing. Like, that whole mess of things could fuck up the kid.
Yeah.
You're going to ban everything?
Its name is the least of its problems.
Yeah. He probably will get picked on a lot. Unless he'd be the coolest kid who actually had Nutella and gave it to kids at school.
It has to be a chick, though. Ella, right?
Yeah, I assume. It's a girl.
Worse.
It doesn't say.
It's like, no, I'm not going to let you name your son Nutella. It's going to be Ella. Now who's going to get fucking ridiculed?
That'd be great. I hope it's that. I hope it's a boy and now his name is Ella. That could be
That is just so groin-grabbingly frustrating.
I can't believe that. It's... Yeah, I don't know why they feel they can rule what a parent can name
What
their
a
kid.
what a slow judicial day. Like nothing else going on.
No, just have to stop parents' name. But he's ruled it out for everyone now as well.
So no one can change they can have their name as Nutella.
I'm pretty sure.
Or anything to do with a brand name.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
But, like we said, there's a loophole because a pair of parents cannot name their child Nutella. So if you're a single parent, fucking do it. Just to spite the French government.
Yeah.
Uprise. Vive la resistance!
I don't even have any kids, but I'm going to start referring them to as Nutella and Marmalade.
Yep.
Well, Marmalade's a thing, not necessarily a brand name. I'll work on that one.
It's like Band-Aids. Band-Aids aren't actually the product. They're medical strips. Band-Aid's the brand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, see, that annoys me. Americans do that all the time. Like, can you pass me a Kleenex? Or is that the only brand of tissues that you have?
It is. There's a big war against the brands of tissue
Oh, I know.
America.
So much bloodshed.
I know.
And they can't even mop it up
They
properly.
can't because Kleenex aren't good.
No. So dry.
It hit me nose when I blow.
And my bum went white.
Oh, fucking hell. Tyrese Gibson really wants to play Green Lantern. He'll be playing Jon Stewart Green Lantern, as most people around our age would probably know him as the main Green Lantern from the Justice League cartoon, the Black Green Lantern. But now Hal Jordan's the main one still.
Yeah, I don't have a problem if he wants to play it. The whole thing that just annoys me about this is just fucking pick something and stick to it.
Yeah.
You want to have fans and have followings. Stop fucking changing it up every time.
There's some actual pretty good mock-up photos that he's actually tweeted. Tyrese has tweeted.
Oh, nice.
So this is probably the best one. There.
Yeah, that looks fucking sick.
I don't think he's a great actor, Tyrese. I don't think he's really right for fucking Jon Stewart.
That's race.
It's not racist. It could be. Sure, it's racist. So, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be against him playing it, but I'm sure they could get someone better. Idris Elba. I reckon he'd be a good Jon Stewart.
Who's that?
The black dude who's going to possibly be Bond, and he's not Hodor, Hound, whatever his name is, in Thor, the guy who looks after the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's in a whole mess of shit. He was in Pacific Rim as well. I think he'd be a good Jon Stewart, actually.
Yeah, I don't mind that guy. He was good.
He's a good actor, too. So, yeah, I'd prefer him to be Jon Stewart. But if Tyrese gets it, yeah. He's been posting up on Twitter like he really wants to play it. Like he's...
Really putting a Twitter campaign forward?
Yeah. Kind of like what Vin Diesel did when he wanted to play something. But he got Groot instead.
The unit number 00001 of the PlayStation 4 20th Anniversary Edition sold for, have a guess.
It's $120,000, isn't it?
Son of a bitch.
I'm on top of my news.
Yeah, it sold for £85,000, which is a lot.
About 120,000 American, I think.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
It was for charity, though, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hang on. Someone bought the most coveted PlayStation 4. Yeah. Sony Japan held a charity auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, usually it probably wouldn't go that much.
Okay, well, I should have read the story.
That's why I'm on top of my news.
So, yeah, that's alright then. Carry on, PlayStation, carry on.
Even though they normally sold for $20,000 anyway, so it's still fucking ridiculous.
And that's not going to charity.
Yeah, that's going in the pockets of people.
That's a lot of money for
a
console.
That is a fucking shit ton of money. Even if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't pay $120,000 for a console.
Oh, I would. Oh, a limited edition console like that, yeah. I've got disposable cash. What do I care?
That's why I'd have my billions of dollars still, and you would just have a mess of consoles.
I'd be, what, $120,000 down out of millions. So I think I could take that hit.
I'd buy half a house in Australia for that.
Half a house.
And a pretty shitty house at that, too.
Yeah. Gearbox hiring for Borderlands 3.
Yay, Borderlands 3. As you can tell if you listen to our podcast, probably last week's one, the last podcast, we love Borderlands. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
I can live without it. Yay, Borderlands 3. Woo.
This is the big one, apparently.
They say that every time on Borderlands is out.
No, I'm so more burnt out on that than I am Call of Duty, and I've played Borderlands less.
Yep. I would agree with that. Completely, actually.
So, and they all the thing about they act like it's the biggest cultural hit. Like every one of their games is the biggest cultural hit ever.
Yep.
And no, it's not.
Nope.
They're not that good.
They're okay. They're great. They're like really fun if you're with a bunch of friends and you're just fart-assing around. But in terms of story, fucking horrible. In terms of gameplay, very average.
Yeah.
In terms of connection with internet, trying to play with people overseas, fucking impossible. So, Gearbox, get your shit together and stop trying to act like you're the fucking next Messiah.
Yeah, you're not. You're just a naughty boy.
Well, I didn't realise I had that much pent-up aggression against Gearbox.
Yeah, no, jeez. Go on, tell us how you really feel.
I love it.
So yeah, congratulations for all the Borderlands fans out there.
Yeah, I guess you guys get...
Getting another one.
Oh, there's Claptrap DLC going to be in the new Borderlands, whatever the fucking one it was. That got announced today, I think.
Oh, right. So you were saying more than asking.
Yeah, just a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Borderlands, yay!
Yeah.
Fox is making a live-action X-Men series.
Ooh.
But Marvel own the rights to the TV X-Men.
Ooh.
See, when you think about it, think back. X-Men cartoon.
Yeah.
Captain America was in a couple of episodes of that.
Was he?
And so was Spider-Man.
Yeah,
crossovers.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
I like the Spider-Man X-Men crossovers.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah. You could do it. There was remember the old PlayStation 1 Spider-Man games?
It had
they had a couple
Wolverine
of Wolverine and Beast in there.
Because Marvel own the rights to the games and TVs series and stuff like that.
Yep.
So Fox has to get permission from Marvel to do...
So like kind of flip the roles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's right, Fox. You're getting striked now, pal.
There's... yeah, fuck you. I hope Marvel fucking fucks you up.
Strike with an X.
Yeah.
Men. Oh, fuck, I'm on point today.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Oh,
That's great.
That's it. We can call it a podcast right now.
So that's what's going to be the hardest thing to get over because Marvel have got stuff in the ABC with the ABC.
Oh, okay.
So that's where a lot of their stuff shown, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Peggy Carter, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to try and delicately intertwine the things, which actually made me think, if Marvel own the rights to X-Men for TV, can they make a live-action X-Men movie and connect it into the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. universe and the movie universe without actually making an X-Men movie?
Yeah, I guess theoretically they could.
Yeah, because they own the rights to the TV. They could have whatever they want.
Yeah.
And if they connect it to the Marvel universe as a TV series, like that could work. That could be...
Yeah, that could be awesome.
But they'd never be allowed on the big screen. You'd never see them on the big screen. But you could see...
These days, you could just upload it to the web.
Yeah.
Just do a web series, if anything.
Could.
Cut out the movie middleman.
So...
Release it as a video on demand.
Yeah.
Fucking screw them.
Well, that's what Fox is trying to get, their X-Men series off the ground. Whether or not it'll be in continuity with the movies, I assume it would be. Because that's what everyone's trying to do now, since Arrow was successful. Everyone's trying to make a good, superhero TV series. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that.
Yeah, sit back and watch all the legal jargon.
Yeah. Ugh.
Not for me.
Fucking, we're not lawyers, even though we've outlawyered France.
Yeah. That's right. We rest our case.
Yes.
Like, give me a baguette.
A baguette in a croissant. Is that racist?
No, I think it was offensive. I don't think it was necessarily racist.
I'm sorry to all our French listeners. Unless it was a good accent, then you're welcome.
Yeah, nailed it.
You hear about The Witcher 3?
I know that it's a thing.
The developer is making a stand against DLC, paid DLC.
Oh, what, because of the Evolve thing?
No.
Well,
Evolve with that monster.
Yeah.
That's fucking
$15
stupid.
for one monster and
That's
all that kind of...
yeah. If you don't pre-order,
Yeah.
that's fucking stupid. But no, they said, look, we don't want to put prices on our DLC. They're releasing, I think, 16 DLC packs for free for Witcher.
Wow.
He said some of them are just a couple of skins here and there, but they are doing about 10 plus hours of additional content.
Whoa.
And they said, look, people bought our game full price. We want to support them for buying our game, so we're giving DLC out for free. We find it stupid that people don't do that. People buy our game, they support us, we got to show them love.
Yeah.
And they also took a stand against multiplayer. Like, they were trying to get some publishers for Witcher 3, and they're like, the publishers were like, oh, RPGs are the next big thing, so you should put multiplayer in it. And they said no, and so they've stopped talking to those people. They're
Nice.
like, no, we don't want that. This is not what the game is. This game is already set in the book universe, which has got its own lore. It doesn't need multiplayer. It doesn't need a female character or created character. You play as Geralt or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a fucking huge
It's a
article.
story about a particular protagonist. You can't just go keep fucking it up just because you're on a social justice high horse.
But these guys are good. It's DRM free on PC.
Nice.
Like, completely DRM free. So if you torrent, like, you can get it illegally, and they don't really care.
That's going to be a massive game to download.
Yeah, it's going to be like 40-something gigs. Fuck trying to download it. So yeah, but they've been really good with their release, like CD Projekt, I think they're called.
Yep.
And the CEO, Markin Owinski. Why are there so many weird things today?
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, he was talking to IGN. It was a thing with IGN about they don't want people to buy DLC.
I'm still in two minds about that. Like, when it first came out, I was like, oh yeah, and then I remembered I haven't played any of the other ones. Not that that's a big... I think The Witcher 2 is actually the Xbox Live Gold free game for this month. So
that's good.
That might be a good way to jump back into the story, or to jump into the story for me.
Don't. You'll probably get bored. It's a very, very big RPG type of game. Like, even I found it intimidating, and I love RPGs. Number 3 is apparently going to be a lot more streamlined for beginners as well. There's going to be 2 options, one for casual players and one for the hardcore.
I hope they do something like Dragon Age did, with you can like catch up on the story or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they did. But just watch some YouTube videos of the story.
But yeah, definitely. It looks like such a good game.
It does. It looks beautiful.
It's gonna I'm glad they kept pushing it back to make sure that it was polished.
Yeah.
Something on a scale like that, you just can't throw it out there half done.
Nah. So yeah, that's good. I think it's really good that they're taking a stand against it, as opposed to, like, you got Call of Duty. Their DLC came out today, actually, wasn't it? The zombie DLC.
Did it come? Yeah, I think either today or pretty soon in the next couple of days.
I'm actually pretty sure it's out today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was either today or like early last night.
Oh yeah,
thing. Yeah. So, but they're like, what, $20, $25 for the DLC in Australia?
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous.
And that's 4 times a year.
Yeah. You're paying...
I got the season pass with mine.
Yeah.
That's normally how I do it these days. If it's a game that I think I'm going to play for a while, which I haven't played Advanced Warfare since a couple of weeks after launch, and it's not because I don't like it, it's just because I'm too busy playing other things. Mostly
Destiny.
Finished the hard raid again last night.
Ooh, did you?
Yeah. Fucking...
Nailed it.
Crud is my bitch. AOL shutting down Joystick. The website.
Oh.
Apparently, it's going to be no longer. They're in financial troubles.
Oh. That
sucks.
Yeah.
They were founded back in 2004 and acquired by AOL in 2005.
Yep.
Alongside Engadget and Autoblog.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, that's...
And I thought they're considered pretty reputable and one of the main websites, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever visited them, to be honest.
They're good.
But yeah, I know of them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of sad. It sucks that, well, while games is like one of the biggest, fastest growing entertainment industry, that all these websites about it and stuff, ones that have been around for ages before it actually became a thing, starting to crumble. It sucks.
That's because
kind of like the newspapers.
Yeah,
I guess
most people are going to YouTube to do it because they find they're a person who sits similar to their views.
Yeah.
When it comes to games, and they like, if they like that game, chances are I'm going to like that game, as opposed to, let's say, like IGN, where a bunch of people who don't even really like RPGs will review RPGs and give it a shit score because they don't like RPGs.
Yeah.
Like IGN gave the Pokemon thing for Emerald, Ruby and Sapphire a 7.5 because it had too much water in it. And that's part of the... No, you don't do that. Like, even though half the map's water, half it's land, I mean... So you gave it a score because you didn't like the fact that it had heaps of water. I know reviews are supposed to be subjective and they're the individual's perception on it, but no.
Yeah.
No.
That annoys me.
Yeah. That's why I take reviews on major gaming websites with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
and
I use them as more of a lightning rod rather than a definite.
But I generally, like, say, the only people I really listen to is Angry Joe and Darkside Phil. A lot of people hate this Darkside Phil person. They hate him so much. He's a bit of a dick, but when he comes to that kind of stuff, like giving reviews on games, he's pretty accurate. Like, he doesn't give a game a good review because it's the norm
of actual personal opinion.
Like, he's not a big Call of Duty fan, but he gave Advanced Warfare like an 8, and because he said they changed it up. It's pretty fun to play now.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan. He kind of hates Call of Duty, but he was fair with it.
Yeah.
And that's like Angry Joe. Like, he doesn't go with the norm. He's like, look, this is what's wrong with the game, and you need to fix it.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I listen to those two the most if I want to base my judgment on something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Most people move into YouTube to get their
The ironic thing about that is most of the people on YouTube get their stories from websites like Joystick.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I think YouTubers need to start promoting the links where they get their news from more and actually saying it. Like, we try to say where we're getting our information from, and if we've skipped over anything, you can then look at the full article or whatever it is for yourself.
Yeah, most of the stuff that I get...
And then they're still getting the traffic. Everybody wins.
So most of the stuff that I talk about is usually from IGN.
Yeah, same. The IGN, GameSpot, or whatever's in my Twitter feed at the time. Whatever random story I see on Facebook. But yeah, it's super sad, and I hope more sites aren't going the way of the dodo. Yeah. Or they might Joystick might come back better.
They could. It could be a YouTube channel now.
Yeah. Yeah, see, a lot of them need to do either a daily YouTube thing or some sort of thing on their own website. You just gotta... You can't just rely on the written word. No one wants to read.
Nah, most people watch the videos.
As sad as it is, no one wants to read. They either want to watch it or listen to it.
Yeah. Like, I barely read the articles and stuff like that unless I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I usually, if it's a video, I'll watch the video of them talking about it as opposed to reading.
Yeah, same. Like, I'll see the headline, click on the article, and sometimes I'll have it written and then, like a little 2-minute video, like just talking about it quickly, and I'll watch that 9 times out of 10 before I read the article.
Yeah.
Or I'll read it while I'm listening to it at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah. I hope that everyone at Joystick pulls through and keeps on keeping on.
Because a lot of people would have lost their jobs as well.
Yeah, pretty sad.
And that always sucks to lose your job.
Yeah, especially like in an industry that they're really passionate about and enjoy immensely. Like one thing to get, if you're really into gaming, you get kicked from a political website or whatever. It'd be all right. Sucks you still don't have a job, but your heart's not really in it. But when you get something like this, it's got to suck. Yeah.
Oh well. Good luck to those who lost their jobs. Hopefully you find something quick
and better.
And something more reliable. Even though you probably thought that was reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will hire you.
Sure.
We are now going to have an intern system.
Yeah. You don't work.
No, we won't be able to pay you
No.
at all.
Maybe
But experience.
with shout outs.
Yeah,
We can give it a shout out. Yeah.
You can handle the Twitter.
Yeah, you could. I still suck at Twitter. I don't understand it. It took me. I was trying to write a tweet on my personal Twitter page, and it took me forever to figure out where to actually click to start writing it because I'm doing it on the computer. I wasn't doing it on my phone. I'm like, how do I write a tweet? Where do I click? And I'm just start pressing buttons and stuff. It wasn't working.
Oh, no time for that. The computer's starting.
Oh, I'm horrible with it.
Apparently, there is going to be, in Japan, a no video game day.
I don't want that.
I don't
ever.
like that. There won't just be one of these days, but two. And
What?
two every month.
Every month? So it's
Every
not just...
month there's 2 days out of the month. You will not be able to play. It is frowned upon to play video games. This story is on Kotaku. The NHK, which I'm guessing is some sort of
National...
Japanese...
Herod...
Hong Kong? That's
something.
China. Reports that among students worldwide, test scores are down in Hokkaido. It sounds like the PTA and the Hokkaido Board of Education are pinning the blame on video games.
No,
of course. Which would incorrectly make the assumption that children in other parts of Japan are not playing lots of video games. Question mark. The Hokkaido Board of Education, along with the PTA, is spearheading No Game Day, which starts on the 1st and 3rd Sunday this February. Children are encouraged to hang out with their family and friends by not playing video games.
That's stupid.
You know what people are going to do now? Play more video games.
Japan's all for that stuff. If they say it's frowned upon, they're not going to do it.
Yeah,
They're all about like honor and stuff like that over there. Mind you, I wonder what Nintendo and all that are going to do. They're going to say, fuck you! And say, this is National Play Games Day now.
It'd suck if your birthday fell on one of those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That would suck. I'd hate that. But it's at least it's not law enforced.
Yeah, I suppose. Like changing your name from Nutella.
Yep. So,
yeah, that... I hope that's not a thing that... I hope that doesn't catch on.
It will
I'm
catch
an adult.
on.
I can make my own damn decisions. I'm going to play a video game if I fucking want to.
In America, one of these people are going to see that and say, see, look at that, it works.
Yeah.
And then they're just going to roll with it, and it's just going to be another fucking thing. Oh.
Super annoying.
Look, let your kids do whatever they want. If it's affecting them, monitor it. Like, for fuck's
there's other
sake.
ways around instead of putting out like a statewide ban that you have no real authority to do anyway.
No.
All these PTAs and mothers groups and shit, you have no real authority. You realise that, right?
Nope. You're dictating something because you're too old-fashioned to get along with the times. Like, I can't use Twitter, but I don't go around saying, don't use Twitter!
Yeah.
Because it's horrible.
Yeah, and I wasn't a fan of The Last of Us. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be a thing or...
I'm pretty sure you were, though.
Yeah, I really want him fucking to snap every disc and whiz all over it.
He's going to do it. He's going to burn it in the streets.
Yeah, I'm going to make a video of it.
Yeah.
No, that's disrespectful. But yeah, so just because you don't like something or you don't understand it, doesn't mean that you should put your whole ban on everything and start chastising people that do that.
You're allowed to talk and say, I don't understand this, I don't like it.
Express your own opinion.
But
understand that your opinion stops with you.
Yeah. You can't try and force someone to go along with your opinion. You can state your opinion. If someone agrees with your opinion and moves to your camp, that's great. But you can't say, I'm dictating what you guys should do and what's acceptable to do. Yeah. No. Grow up. You talk about gamers need to grow up. You grow up.
Yeah, grow up.
Grow up.
Room.
Yes.
Think about what you've done.
Yeah.
While I take your console out of your room.
Yeah, you don't get to play consoles then.
Yeah.
Take your phone away. Yeah, taking your phone away.
Crushes and your Flappy Birds.
Your fruits and ninjas.
Yeah. That's violent video game, right?
It is. He's cutting up fruit with a sword.
Yep. And you're using your finger.
Yeah. That's too far.
Banning it. I don't want people to play that.
No.
Therefore, no one should play that.
That's our little rant
Yeah.
again. We've had about a couple of rants today.
Apparently, David Tennant is to play...
In Agent Carter... No, Jessica Jones.
I don't know.
Purple Man. He's playing Purple Man. I don't know who that character is.
Let's read the article. Again on Kotaku.
In Kotaku.
One of the many bad guys in the Marvel Universe, the one that's always disturbed me the most has been Zebediah Killgrave, otherwise known as the Purple Man. The guy's superpower is to make people do whatever he says, and now he's going to be played by David Tennant, one of the most affable actors to ever play Doctor Who.
I like Tennant. He's cool.
He does seem like a pretty cool dude, and
we're not Doctor Who fans.
We're not anti-Doctor Who, just didn't get into it.
Just doesn't interest us.
And it's going to be... Marvel announced today that the 10th Doctor will be playing Killgrave in the upcoming AKA Jessica Jones TV series coming as part of Netflix quartet of Marvel-based TV shows.
Yep.
Well, that'll be interesting. By the time that comes out, we should have Netflix here.
Yeah, that's pardon me, going to be next year, I think.
What, that when the show...
Jessica Jones, yeah. They're going to do one show a year, so it'll be Daredevil this year, Jessica Jones next, or maybe 2 a year. Something like that.
Well, it's on Netflix, we've already paid for it, so I might as well check it out.
Yeah. How's your Netflix going, though? Because you're still on the American one,
I haven't tried to access it with the VPN. I'm just going to keep my account active by paying for it, but I'm not actually using it yet, and I'll just wait for when we get it here legit.
Fair enough.
And my account will already be done, so I won't have to sign up or anything like that. I can just access it. So I'm happy to keep paying that $9 a month, even though I'm not using it. It comes straight out of my bank account, so I didn't even really notice. But yeah, I wish they would hurry up and pull their finger out. I've only got like 2 months to wait.
Yep.
It's seriously something that Americans known for a while, and Netflix is great. It's fucking brilliant.
See, I've never had it, so I always couldn't understand it. I wasn't too sure if it was like you pay for a subscription and then you pay for individual movies.
Yeah.
So is that what it is?
No.
So
you pay a monthly fee, and it's not like there's different variations. It's not like you can get a standard package or an advanced package or anything like that. And they have like a massive library of movies and TV shows.
And you can watch them.
You can watch them as much as you want. And sometimes they rotate movies out. Put new ones in.
That's cool.
But yeah, and the good thing about them is when they have their own shows like House of Cards, they upload them in
one day, like the whole season. Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good.
Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely get Netflix when it comes because I've always been interested, but I don't understand how to do the VP server shit, so I was like, nah, fuck that.
I'm
pretty sure we've talked about this before.
Yeah, I was on my last legs when I went that, but when I decided to go that route, I was like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Because I was reading an article about, it said, one of the many articles that has about Netflix not coming to Australia back before they announced it, and they're like, in the article it said, many Australians already know how to use VPN services, and I thought, wait, we do? So I'm like, oh, fuck, I better be one of them then.
Don't want to be left out.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. In non-gaming movie news, but music news.
Ooh, I like music.
Blink-182.
Yes, I've seen so many back and forth about this.
My favourite band of all time.
It's same.
We grew up on them. First CD I ever... No, Limp Bizkit was my first CD I ever bought for myself. But I remember getting the Mark, Tom and Travis show when I was in year 7. Me and my friend Zach, we got it on the same day on Christmas, and then everyone in the school had it because we shared it and they burnt it, and then everyone in the school had the Mark, Tom and Travis show. It was great.
That's such a good album too.
And then on my birthday, I was here and I got Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, and we went to Wonderland and we listened to that all the way up there, and then I got into a fight with some teenagers because they stole my necklace.
From you.
I stole my necklace that I got for Christmas. And then I did the whole, like, I'm looking at you thing when they walked past, and then they came up to me. I was what, I was in year 7, so I was like 12,
Yeah.
and they were about 18 or something like that. And then this dude comes up to me, and their mum kind of steps in.
Yeah, that was funny. I
Yeah,
remember
that was
now.
great. And then I was looking at a dude when we were coming home. We were coming home, and I was just staring at a dude driving past, and then they threw a cup at the car.
Yeah. Fucking jerks. You can't handle a kid just looking at
I
you.
know. I was like 12, and I was getting into fights with 18-year-olds. It's fucking insane, because they stole my necklace. But anyway, Blink-182, essentially broken up.
Yeah, there's a lot of back and forth. A lot of he said with Mark and Tom.
And Tom just, I don't know how long ago, but he posted a thing saying, a year ago, Mark and I spent a week on the phone with managers debating parting with Travis, so don't pretend there isn't more to this story.
Ooh.
Essentially, as most people who are fans of Blink will know, Tom's gotten weird. He has more focus on Angels and Airways, doing more artistic type of things. He's kind of, I would say, grown out of being a member of Blink, because they're more of a childishy type of thing.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
but not
the last
nowadays,
couple of albums,
yeah.
they've made really the Neighbours albums, fucking great. I still play that regularly.
So, but they haven't been. Travis and Mark have been talking to each other. They hang out and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
And Tom hasn't. They haven't spoken to him for about 3 months, as opposed to like it's just emails.
Oh, right.
And then they were signed to do a festival which Travis co-owns or something.
Yep.
And also to go into a recording studio. But Tom keeps saying, "Oh no, I don't. I want to wait until we get signed with the label and stuff like that, because they're not signed with the label anymore."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, we're going to wait. We're going to push it back." And they've been going, "Okay, all right, okay," and they keep pushing it back and back. They were going to do it 2 years ago, and then Tom just keeps coming in and going, "No, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait. I want to do this. I want to do that."
Yeah.
And so essentially, Mark and Travis have just said, "Fuck it, we've had enough," and not really kicked him out, but said, "Look, Tom doesn't want to do this show in Germany, and we're getting, who was it? Some guitarist from another punk band. I can't remember what it was from. It's a cool band that I like. I just don't remember. Not AFI. It starts with A. I can't remember. Whatever. Whatever. And yeah, so it's just back and forth of, and then Mark did an interview with Rolling Stone about Tom just being a kind of a dick. Like just getting his managers to say, "I'm out indefinitely. I don't want any more to do with Blink."
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Oh, well, that saddens me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Also, Travis had that thing with his ex-wife. They both made death threats against each other, and they both end up getting arrested. That chick seems crazy as fuck.
She was.
Like, remember the Meet the Barkers?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a weirdo.
She was weird. Was she a porn star before?
No, she was, I think a Miss America or something like that.
Yep.
But yeah, that's super unfortunate.
It is.
Sucks. Yeah, as you said, this is a band that we've grown up with, and you hate to see the kind of shit go down.
Travis and Mark still want to do Blink stuff.
Oh, nice.
Mark has said, "Look, we've been doing this for 20 years. We wrote these songs. We've been playing it for 20 years. It's a part of us. We love doing it."
Yeah.
So him and Travis want to continue doing it. So they've got the dude from Alkaline Trio. That's the band.
Oh, okay.
Guitarist from the Alkaline Trio.
It's still not going to be Blink, though.
No, it won't.
Sadly.
So I think they should just scratch it and start up Plus 44 again.
Yeah.
Fucking love Plus 44.
Same. They need to bring out another album.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was Mark and Travis.
Travis.
So they didn't need.
I think one of the dudes from Rancid and stuff like that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Plus 44 was great.
That was great.
It was really good.
It kind of came out of nowhere as well.
Yeah. But I also love Boxcar Racer.
Yeah.
That was Travis and Tom.
Yeah.
My least favorite of them is probably Angels and Airwaves.
That's
new stuff is
the
a bit
least
weird.
I've listened to.
Yeah.
The
first CD was really good.
But I like Tom's voice, so
yeah.
So I'll probably end up liking those songs anyway.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's sad.
It is sad. An end of an era for Blink again. I mean, because they went on hiatus about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we saw them. That was their last tour before they went on hiatus. We saw them in Newcastle.
Yeah, right up the front.
And then my brother got
I was
lost.
still kind of young then.
Yeah.
I think I might have... No, I don't even think I was 18 then.
No, we weren't. Because I remember we took Andrew, my brother, and I remember he got lost.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to find him at the end of the day, and we had shit, oh, fuck, we've lost Andrew. And he had already walked back to the train station to meet our mum.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck? And then Mum kind of yelled at me, and I was like, it's not my fault he started wandering off. I couldn't find him.
I lost my jumper at that concert too.
That's right.
It was a shitty jumper anyway, but yeah.
Andrew lost his shoes.
Yeah, he did lose. That kid always loses stuff.
He loses so much shit.
And then, we also had, we met up with one of my friends that's a girl, and she ended up, fainting at the concert or something.
Yeah.
Remember, got exhausted, and
Yeah.
which is, it wasn't like a festival. It was just a normal fucking concert.
Yeah.
And Mark did that cool thing where he throws down his guitar pick and
picks it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. They didn't play Carousel, though.
No.
Man, I can play that standing up. Do-do-do-do-do-do on my baby. Yep,
Nice.
I'm awesome. So, yeah, Blink-182, pardon me, essentially no more.
No, and that's sad.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to end on a sad note, but I think that's pretty much us for this week. Or
Yeah,
this episode.
Want to talk about what we're...
Yeah, what we're playing.
Or an hour and 30, yeah. What I watched, Theory of Everything.
Yeah, you did watch that.
I did. It was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, as people don't know, if you don't know, Theory of Everything is like the biopic for Stephen Hawking. Goes through his early life up to probably 95 or something like that.
Oh, that's fairly recent.
Yeah, and it's good. The guy who plays Stephen Hawking, Eddie Redmayne, brilliant.
Is he?
Yeah, he got nominated for an Oscar for it.
Yeah, I hope that he wins that.
Same. He won the Golden Globe or something, or Stag Award, one of those. He plays Stephen Hawking. He's amazing in it. It's a brilliant movie.
Is it?
Yeah, and it goes the way he just acts, the mannerisms of Stephen Hawking, with the ALS.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just it's
Nails
perfect.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes on with the whole they fall out of love, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's just, I don't know, it makes me want to study more of Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
There's one part where he's, because he's known for being a bit of a rebel and crap like that. When he was in his wheelchair, he likes to go around chasing people. And he had, is when he first got his computer, and he had a cardboard box on his head, and he's just typed in exterminate, and just going around chasing, I think his kids.
That's pretty funny.
Pretending
It's
he's a Dalek.
amazing that they were able to come up with that kind of contraption for him back then.
It was, I think it was the 90s it happened, when he had to get the thing, because he got pneumonia, whatever it is.
Pneumonia.
Yeah, and had to get his voice box thing fixed, because his wife, he was on life support, and his wife said, look, he's not going to survive. Do you want to pull life support off? And she said, no. Yeah. And so they did the thing on his throat, and he couldn't talk for a while, and he had to do the board thing where you have to kind of blink for A, B, C, and that kind of stuff. He had to do that for a very long time, and that's where he met his second wife. She was a carer for him.
One of his carers,
Yeah. And they just grew together and stuff like that. And he divorced her now, but yeah. And then he got his voice, and he's just really cool.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Dude's got so much knowledge and just can't get it out.
He only had, when he first got his disease, he only had 2 years to live. That's what the doctor said.
Wow.
2 years. And he's
Holy
78 now?
Fuck.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it.
No. I think he got the disease when he was in his early 20s. And now he's 70-something. So he's been living with that for years and still kicking.
Holy shit.
It's great. If you haven't watched the movie, go watch it.
Yeah,
it's
it is
brilliant.
one that I'm very keen to watch.
Excellent, excellent movie. And that's what I've been watching.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching anything.
Yeah. There hasn't been too much out, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And same with
It's
games.
in that lull period at the moment, beginning of the year.
I did download for games. I downloaded New Vegas again.
Oh, nice.
I bought a copy from Target, $15. Went to plug it in. The code's been used.
Oh.
So I've got to take it back, and I just
shit.
bought it up on Steam. It was $20 American.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like $25. And then Started playing that again. I can play it like full ultra settings and 60 frames and stuff.
Nice.
Ooh, it looks smooth. And then I also got Stranded Deep.
Yes, now that game looks very intriguing.
It's fun.
Is it?
Yeah. Stranded Deep is an indie game, early access. They're from Melbourne. Brisbane. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's I think it's only a two-man team. They've been working on it for about 3 years. It essentially is Castaway.
Yeah.
The movie Castaway. It's a procedural, whatever it is, generated world like Minecraft. Each island's different, so when you start up a new game, it'll be different to every other time.
I like that.
You get stranded on an island, you have to chop down trees and survive and swim like all the ocean and stuff like that.
Because you showed me, was it Frankie?
Frankie, yeah.
Showed me his little beginning playthrough of it, and the opening sequence, because I didn't realise that, my phone going off, I didn't realise that, and not really spoiling anything, you start off in a plane. I thought the plane was already crashed. I thought he was waking up on a crashed plane. The plane was in the air still.
Yeah.
And then you see it go down. That was freaky.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, the other freaky part, I've said it before, I don't like open water in games. It's freaky as fuck. And then you have to go down, and he was swimming through that ship, wrecked ship with the sharks around him. Oh, no. But as soon as he jumped in the water, my anxiety levels were at an all-time high. I'm like, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, as soon as I got on, I didn't get off the island for about an hour.
I like that even in Minecraft. You're like, I'm going to go explore over there. But there's all this water.
Yeah.
I'll do it later.
And because the islands they're very small, you have to travel to the next island.
Small.
He wants to do co-op in it,
nice.
so you can have two people on island. That would make it so much more fun. And he should make a little bigger islands in it as well.
Yeah.
I don't think there are bigger islands yet. They're all roughly the same size.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
But yeah, it was the inventory was really cool. Like you don't like craft in your menu. You do it all in the game itself. Like putting the sticks down, and then with the coconut, he was slashing it put the coconut on the ground, slashed it with his knife a couple of times, and it turned into a drinkable one. You
know Wilson from Castaway, the volleyball with the face. There's an Easter egg in one of the islands. There's that actual Wilson.
That's so cool.
So as an early access game, get it.
Yeah.
It's $15.
It definitely does look worth the money.
$15 American.
Yeah, and not only does it look like a cool game, the actual look of the game is really good. The water looks amazing.
It does. I'm playing
a hard thing to get right.
I can't play on ultra settings.
Yeah.
I'm getting about 10 to 15 frames on ultra.
Right. Yep.
But I play on laptop mode. There's an actual laptop mode. It still looks beautiful. Getting about 31 frames a second. Yeah. So as an early access game, I would recommend getting it.
What's the price?
$15 American, so about $20 Australian.
Yeah. That's a good price.
I'd say get it, and then when they do the update for the multiplayer,
that's what I like about the early access is that you can get in there if you're really that keen to play it, you can get in there and play it. But you're also guaranteed to get all the updates for it. It's not like you have to pay a second round.
Yeah, and so when the full game gets released, you've already got it. Yeah. That's what I did with Minecraft. And
you've already got the jump on other people, especially in this kind of a game where it's all about learning and crafting and getting everything down pat. It's
cool when you cook a crab, like you pick it up and you just hold it over the fire, and it does a ding when it's ready, like a microwave.
You put 2 crabs on the fire. And the building of the fort, the little structure, was pretty sweet.
I've made a little 40 area.
Can you build it wider than that one?
Yeah,
slab?
I got 4 on the ground.
Nice. It was cool how it was kind of raised up, and you had to use the little step ladder to get to it.
You can raise it up, or you can have it down low. I haven't put a ladder on mine. Mine's low. I couldn't put a bed in though. I built a bed, but I couldn't fit it in. I've got to try and work that kind of stuff out. But no, highly recommend it. Yeah, don't get H1Z1 if you're looking at getting maybe an early access game. Get this, Stranded Deep.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't played it yet, but and I haven't even watched you play it yet, just from watching the Frankie video. Yeah, it looked. I was like, I'm probably going to have to get this. I don't have a choice.
I can see it getting a little bit boring until they do some updates and add a bunch more things.
Yeah, it's probably not going to become your main game to play at this point, but it definitely has the potential to do it.
Yeah, it's just a stranded island. There's no zombies. There's no monsters like the forest. It's just...
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Is there anything you have to kind of specifically evade at night time or anything like that?
No.
You just don't get eaten by sharks.
Just don't get... It's scary though. Like
I'm sure they'll probably add other wildlife that
Yeah.
gets like boars and stuff like that.
Like maybe some snakes and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, because
on the
they
island.
got little animals like the crabs,
They
so
got crabs, yeah.
their range could be endless, really.
Bunch of little fish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But no, it's really good. So I'm probably going to play that a whole bunch and
Nice.
Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Maybe get some mods on it.
When Fallout 4 eventually gets announced.
Yay! That'll never happen. It's gone. Just leave it. It's gone.
R.I.P. Fallout 4.
Um,
So yeah, I'm still playing Pokemon, still playing Destiny. Gonna do the hard raid again with my other characters tonight, more than likely.
Are you going to get the zombies for COD because you got the season pass?
I'll download it. I'll check it out.
Because I think like friend Jordan, he's playing it now.
Yeah,
right now.
he's and also downloaded GTA on Xbox.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll set that to download and